This week I'm on a boat again. Been on a wide beam the last couple of times I've been on boats, but this time I'm on a good old-fashioned, very old-fashioned narrowboat. And it's not a hire boat. Normally I come on these things and they're hire boats, but this time this is a boat that belongs to a mate of mine. It's a guy called Mark, and he does a thing on Facebook and YouTube called Narrowboat Sessions. If you look for it, you'll see it. He's been doing it for years. He's had like 1,000 acts come and sit in this space where I am now, and they come one every evening comes, and he records 3 songs and he puts them up online, and they get thousands, millions of views. Anyway, known him for years. I came and did a session myself. I did 3 songs here myself, and he asked me if I wanted to come along for a week to help him crew the boat and get it from Chirk Marina down heading towards Wolverhampton Way. So that's what I'm doing, and I thought while I'm here I'll make a film. So here you go. This is what it's like on board a real boat, with a real boater, not a holiday craft, which is what I'm usually on. This is the sort of real deal, the nitty gritty. So who knows what will happen as the week unfolds? But I thought I'd do a little bit of filming. Oops, sorry, we're going to get a bit dark now. We're going through and that's the other weird thing. It's really nice. Normally on the hire boats, I'm kind of like the captain-ish. You know, we have to sort of sort things out. On this boat, because Mark basically lives on it, I'm just a passenger. I am just a passenger, and occasionally I help with locks and things, make the tea. So there you go. That gives me plenty of time to do some filming, so I will do that, and if Mike can cut it together, we'll end up with a film. You can see what it's like to live on a real narrowboat and live a real boater's life for a few days. It should be interesting. Superb day on the canal. Remember I was saying this is Mark's boat, he lives on it, and he's an engineer, and anyone who knows engineers will know that they spend their lives fixing things. So this morning I had a fantastic breakfast, and then Mark got down to mending the engine. I'm not quite sure what was wrong with it. It was working fine as far as I could tell, but he decided he needs to mend something, and so yeah, he got down there and found a bolt that was missing, put a bolt in, tightened it, and to be fair, there wasn't so much vibrating today. Day 3, it's been an odd one. It's been a day of two halves. This morning, it was all about swing bridges. No, lift bridges, that's right. They're these bridges, you come up to the bridge, you hop off the boat, you get your windlass, and you do loads of winding, and the bridge goes up. And you let the boat through and you let it back down again. Sounds simple, right? And it is. But when you've got lots of holidaymakers on the canal, as we have at the moment, they often don't really know what they're doing. So again, just like yesterday with the locks, I find myself having to do it for them, which was actually it's really nice. It's fascinating. It's fascinating, this. So yeah, this morning was all about that, getting bridges sorted out. This afternoon, it's all about these things behind me, locks. And again, there was a place where there's about 5 or 6 in a row. You get a sort of ladder of locks and then some more. And it was full of people, a lot of whom didn't really know how to operate them. So luckily there's some volunteers at the ladder of locks. But apart from that, it was quite busy. So what we did was we pulled over, had a cup of tea for an hour, and sure enough, the sort of traffic flowed away. And now, hang on, ready to go. Now, it's beautifully quiet. Oh, yes. The other big news of the day is that the session for tonight has been cancelled because a member of the band who's going to drive and do a lot of stuff, she's got ill. So there's no session. So instead we're going to finish this lock, do a few more miles, and we're heading for a pub. And where, hopefully tonight, I'm going to get pie and chips and a pint, which is something I'd love to do on a boat. And in fact, I really think everyone should do on a boat. So there you go. What a lovely day. Day 3, been fantastic. Anyway, I can't talk, I've got to go, else the captain will shout at me. Oh, he is a shout. So, today is the end of the 5th and final day. 5th? I think so, 5th or 6th. Anyway, it's my last day. Last day. And tonight is the last night I will be on this boat. And I thought I'd try and share with you my thoughts on what it's like to be on a sort of proper sort of working boat, I guess, rather than a hire boat. So where are we? Firstly, day 5. What do we do? Lots of locks. Lots and lots of locks. Ordlam locks. We're on the Shropshire Canal. We're just in Ordlam locks. But it's actually quite nice. There's lots of people around. And there's a meeting of historical boats. And so we saw lots of lovely old boats with lovely old engines go dop, 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 dop as they went past. A bit like the engine you can hear in the background here. So that was a nice day. So there you go. And now just put the kettle on, obviously, for a tea. So let me think. So we've just done the final lock of the day. And now what we've got to do is sort of cruise along for a bit, find somewhere to moor up, and then wait for tonight's musician to arrive. Which brings me neatly to my thoughts on the week. It has been really eye-opening, sort of awesome, crazy, and weird, and fantastic, all in one sort of beautiful melange. So yeah, so the thing is, a real boat like this, where someone lives on it, as against a boat that you hire from a lovely hire boat company. They're very different kettles of fish. This one, as you can see, is full to the rafters with stuff. And there's often stuff that needs fixing. I don't know, I haven't mentioned all the things that have happened. There's been lots of excitement back in the engine bay. So yeah, it doesn't happen on a hire boat. Of course, on a hire boat, in my experience, the companies I've used, everything works and it's beautiful. And you are spoilt on a hire boat. Everything is easy. And on this, it's, you have to, as I said, you have to sort of, well, I don't. Mark, the captain, has to sort of mend things and do things. So there you go. It's been a nice experience. It's more like a sort of working thing than a holiday thing. But the main thing is every night I've enjoyed my own individual concert. So musicians turn up. You know, we had like a single bloke, then 3 people, then last night's 5 people, and tonight we think it's 1 single bloke again. Every night, after a wonderful day's boating, I get to sit in a chair which is just there, beautiful red leather chair. And whilst Mark runs around doing all the engineering and sorting out, I put the kettle on, make them a cup of tea, and then I get to listen to my own private and personal concert. They play 3 every night. The musicians play 3 songs, which Mark then records, and they sound fantastic. I mean, it is. I was saying to him, it's like Britain's smallest folk club on the water, and I get to enjoy the most, what's the word? Exclusive. That's what it is. It's the most exclusive gig. These people come, and they always enjoy it. They always say, "Wow, I didn't realize it'd be so much fun," because they have to play acoustically. There's no electric, not much electricity. It's really hard to do electricity. So they come here, play acoustically, and it sounds fantastic. And I get to listen to it, and it is. I feel it's been lovely. It's been like a taste of the real boating world, as against when I hire boats. If I'm honest, obviously you're just a plastic boat, really. You just come along, enjoy the fun, and go home. So there you go. Those were my few days on the boat, and Mark and I didn't kill each other. Well, not yet. It's still the last night. Apparently I do snore, but luckily it has noise-cancelling earbuds, which get rid of the problem. But we're at opposite ends of the boat, so hey ho, who knows? Anyway, the point is, it's all been very good, very lovely. And if I'm especially polite, you might even let me do it again sometime. Who knows? Maybe not. I may have blotted my copybook 1 too many times. Anyway, if you've watched this film, I hope you've enjoyed it, and yeah, see you next time. Until then, kettle's about to boil, so I shall stop talking and make the tea. And Mark is doing the washing up, so there are lots of clean cups. But I was doing the lock, so that's kind of fair. Right, see you later.